Good morning, Miss Gromnikslokuberg-Davitsky Johansson. I see you are back again today. What seems to be the critical medical problem that has brought you back to the ER for the 9th day in a row?
Oh, Dr. Brian, you just have to help me. I just found out how critically ill I am. I am amazed that I have the strength to sit here and speak.
Well, what seems to be the problem?
I have just learned that I am suffering from Budd-Chiari syndrome. Or I have an acute case of Helicobacter pylori infection. Although as I investigate my symptoms, I may be suffering from ankylosing spondylitis. Oh doctor, you just have to help me, before I drop dead at your feet.
How many times have I told you to stop watching Discovery Health? It's putting ideas into your head again. You really should get a hobby. Maybe cliff diving or one of those people that clean out nuclear reactors.
How dare you say that to me? For your information, Mr. Smarty Doctor, I shut my cable off last week. I needed the money, so I could fill more prescriptions from my 7 other doctors.
Well, if you're not watching Discovery Health, then who or where did you hear that you were suffering from Helicobacter pylori infection, or those other conditions that you were claiming you have?
Well, Mr. Nosy, if you must know, I just downloaded a new app for my phone called Symptom Checker. All I have to do is type in my symptoms, and it tells me all about the disease that is causing it. Amazing, don't you think?
Oh, for the love of all that is holy, there is an app for that. I swear I am going to find who is responsible for that, and have them tarred and feathered. I thought Web Doctor was bad, now they can do this crap in the ER waiting room. Stop the madness. Look, even if you are right about those conditions, I seriously doubt you will drop dead from lower back pain or ulcers.
Is that what those are? Well, they sure sounded a lot worse. I was going to come back yesterday, when I found out I had leprosy. But then I figured out it was just dry skin, and put some lotion on. Thank the Lord above for this new application on my phone. Now I can keep up on all the new diseases that I may contract. It is truly a gift from heaven.
Or a curse from the deepest depths of the 7th circle of hell. Look, if you are having abdominal pain, maybe it is from the steady diet of prescription pills that you are on. How many prescriptions do you take every day?
Well, what kind of doctor are you? You should know what pills I am on. You are the one who writes the prescriptions.
I only write you 3 prescriptions, and quite frankly, those are basically sugar pills just to shut you up.
Just how stupid do you think I am? I happen to know that the new drug you put me on last week, glucose placebo-sin, is a powerful sedative that also helps with psoriasis and psychotic outbreaks. I also have Drug Checker on my phone, so just quit your lying. Besides, I have found a new disease that I have contracted, and I need medication for it quickly.
Oh, I am waiting with bated breath to learn of the latest affliction that has rendered you nearly to the grave. Do share.
I just discovered, while waiting in the lobby for the last 5 hours, that I have been stricken with the Mambo tsetse fly Roomba fever. I am amazed that you have been so careless as to overlook my critical ailment. It all started after I was struck with malaria last Thursday, while I was at the spa.
See what I deal with every day? Shoot me now. Look, I am pretty sure that Mambo tsetse fly Roomba fever doesn't exist, but if it did, I think you would have to get bit by a tsetse fly in order to contract it, and the only place to get bitten by a tsetse fly is in Africa. I am guessing you haven't been to Africa in the last forever, have you?
I eat a lot of bananas. So there.
Excuse you. Can you try making sense, please? It would help keep my head from exploding like Scanners, or that guy in Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Well, look who isn't so smart after all. Everyone knows that bananas come from Africa. Maybe a tsetse fly hitched a ride in on some bananas, and ended up in my house. Ha 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 ha. Now who is the smart one?
You defy logic. Just when I think I have heard everything, you walk back into my reality and remind me that paranoia has no limits. Bananas come from South America or Mexico. Sometimes even from California. Is there a West Coast Mambo tsetse fly Roomba fever? I sure would hate that.
Now you're just being sarcastic. I don't like you very much. I am going to go to a specialist and prove that I do have Mambo tsetse flu. Whatever I said I had? Then you will be sorry.
Well, I am sorry now, so I don't expect I can get much sorrier. Can you go to a specialist now? Like, right now? Maybe you can go to Africa and see a specialist there. I will even pay for your one-way ticket.
Well, hardy har har. Aren't you just a comedian? You know darn well that I have to be at the spa in 3 hours to get my nails finished. So there is no way I could get to Africa and back in time.
I thought you were on full welfare for the disabilities that you don't have. How can you afford to go to the spa every day?
Just because I am on welfare doesn't mean I don't deserve nice things. Now are you going to give me some medication or not?
Not. I cannot really write you a prescription for a drug that does not exist for an imaginary disease. Really sorry about that.
Fine. Then I will go out to the lobby and call 911 and have an ambulance take me to St. Lawrence. I know they will take care of me there.
That would be really great. You have a nice trip and we will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye and have fun.